Good morning, Thomas. I hope you're well. And yeah, you are welcome to be lurking. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming in. So, the notices are going out. People should be getting the message. I always start a few minutes early because, I can. It's becoming a thing. I'm sorry if I step on anyone's toes who's also having a live stream this morning. I think BSF maybe. I'm not sure. But if they are, I apologize. I don't mean to. This is just the time slot that I could get it in this morning. So that's what we're doing. So coming to you live deep from South Texas. This is Patrick, OMKR. I am about 7 miles from the Mexican border today. Right near or right in my hometown of Far, Texas. So I wish you all a very good morning. May this morning, hello unknown, may this morning find you better for having come here than you were, and may you have an even better day once you leave. I hope this is the case. So my weekend day is going great. I've got an unboxing to do here in a little bit. We'll do that as we get closer to the 10 o'clock hour. But this will be fun. This is from Bluminati Ninja. I know it has my poker chips in it. All three of them. They're going to be very rare. And I think he threw in some stickers, and I don't know what this bigger box is. There's something weird here. Um, so today I wanted to hang out and talk about uh, deep in the heart of Texas. Yep. I wanted to talk about carbon fiber, but we'll get to that after everyone comes in and we're saying hello to everyone. Marcos got his name back last night in our live stream. We managed to get his name back, which is great. Miranda K, how are you doing? Kelly, good morning. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Please, you all, if you can, if you have to run, leave it running. We did some pretty good hours yesterday. We got over 100, and I mean, none of that was me doing any spamming, and so I sincerely hope they let me keep it. They only let me keep about half of what we had the day before. It is what it is. I seem to get about 80 hours, maybe 100, and then they let me keep, anywhere from 40 to 60. Depends on how it goes. Yeah, you got it changed. I'm really happy that the crowdsourcing and the live stream served a useful purpose last night. That was really cool. I liked that. It's validating that the community supports one another. So I've got a bunch of knives, like I said, in carbon fiber here to talk about today. A bunch of different types of carbon fiber, and it has nothing to do with my primary carry today. My primary carry today is the Damn Designs Yokai, or Yoki, or Yokai. I think it's Yokai, for Tonto Tuesday. So, quick question: did anyone buy a new knife yesterday for National Knife Day? They have all this big sale stuff going on, but if you can't afford to buy a knife, you can't afford to buy a knife. That's the way it is, right? But I didn't get a chance to check out any of the sales. I was busy working and working. So, anyone get anything new? And what are y'all carrying today? Good morning, everyone. As you come in, this is Patrick coming to you deep from South Texas, about 7 miles from the Mexican border. Flipping a Tonto, we're going to start carbon fiber today, and we got an unboxing, unpackaging to do. And I was just observing how the crowd sourcing for the live stream last night was able to help Marcos get his name back fixed from Bubba. It's been Bubba forever, and he finally got it fixed, and I'm real happy for that. Robert, good morning, good morning. I hope today finds you happy, healthy, and whole, and that applies to everybody. I haven't said that catchphrase yet this morning. I hope this morning finds you all happy, healthy, and whole. The three H's, as I make fun of the three R's: reading, writing, arithmetic. Yeah. Last night was fun having everyone in the live stream. We had a pretty good hangout, and this morning's live stream. So it came up. I was being asked why I do the morning live stream from the car, even if I have a day like today was my office day. I could run back to the office and do it. Yeah, no funds. And they put Victorinoxes on sale. Ouch. That's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know how it is to not have the extra funds. I'm saving up to do shipping for my excellent segue for my big giveaway on August 31st at 10 a.m. on this live stream. That one will be from the office. But so I was being asked why I do it here from the car mobile studio, as I like to jokingly call it. Instead of the office, even when I could, for example, like today, I could possibly do it. Part of the reason is Robert's having a 1K giveaway. Robert, when is that gonna be? That's awesome. Congratulations, Robert, and everyone give Robert view time if he needs to get his hours in too. Good morning, Mr. Skillfire. Thank you for coming. I hope today finds you happy, healthy, and whole. And thank you for all the view time. Anything you guys can get. Just remember, spamming a playlist isn't gonna do it. They're just taking it away. They're still taking 20 or 30 hours away every day if they can figure out how. But we're still getting hours in, which is really good. These live streams are helping, and then everyone who watches them afterwards. And then, of course, if you go back and watch a couple older videos and stuff like that. Thank you, Kelly, for throwing that in there for Robert's channel and his live stream. He's going to be doing a 1K this weekend, a 1K giveaway this week. This weekend's going to be really good for giveaways then. We got mine on Monday, next Monday. We've got his this weekend, perhaps. Make sure you advertise it or let everybody know, please, so that we can get there for you and give you the views and give you the time. All right. I'm excited. Like I said, I believe all of us channels should be lifting each other up. This isn't about competition. It's absolutely should be about creating a. My vision of the world would be, that all the YouTubers create a community environment, as I've said, the community, right? A community environment in which we have a global group of people that are just always producing content for people to enjoy. Kind of like our own TV station, if you would, which with all of us having channels and running it, not necessarily being organized. I mean, we have KnifeTube schedule.com. Check it out. If you want to know who's going to be doing lives. But just, can you see the vision? Can you see it? I can see it. And I already see it happening. It's kind of happening naturally and organically. But I believe to make that happen, we all need to lift each other up, Robert. So please, everyone, go check out Robert's 1K giveaway and his live stream when he has it, because that's going to be cool. What do you? May I ask what you're giving away? If you don't want to say, it's okay. We'll have to go watch your videos. I like to tease people and make them do that too. So, and how many hours do you have? How are you looking on your hours for your monetization? That's a fun word. Monetization. Let me know there, Robert. Let's see here. So, thinking about carbon fiber, do you guys like carbon fiber on your knives? Do you like the G10 carbon fiber stuff? Do you like straight carbon fiber? Do you like weird carbon fiber? Do you like blends of carbon fiber and G10? Just plate carbon fiber inlays, carbon fiber onlays, carbon fiber scales that are all carbon fiber. What do you guys like? Even topographical carbon fiber. I think I have some over here. So we've got carbon fiber galore we can talk about today. You name it. One of my favorite knives that I'm most proud of. Let me pop this sucker out because it is a nice a knife that I am. I have some nice knives, right? But this is a knife that I am super happy that I got my hands on and that I own, because I wanted one the very first time I saw one. You see a knife and the knife language, the knife design just jumps out at you and you go, I gotta have that knife. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Kelly is saying, I like carbon fiber, not the peel ply stuff so much, but the regular carbon fiber. You have a lot of purple fat carbon fiber and along that lines. Yeah, carbon fiber, the fat carbon fiber is like a G10 blend, if I'm not mistaken, G10 carbon fiber blend. I have some, and it's a specific brand name, I know, but there's also some other people that make it. Weird carbon fibers can be cool, but Marcos prefers micarta. Well, so this knife, when I very first saw it, and this is the original Vero Axon, just really jumped off the page at me. It was one of those knives that I saw that I just said, I got to get me one of those one of these days. And of course, they were completely sold out, and all that. And this is a first generation Vero Axon. This is number, in fact, 291. And this is one of the red micarta ones. But the person I got it from had done some aftermarket scales in the carbon fiber. And so I just am super stoked that I have this knife. This knife stands out in my collection as one of the ones that I really love. And if you remember, I like to collect knives with the with history, like the first edition of first knife someone put out, that type of thing. I just one of the ways I collect, right? And so, but this one has shredded, and in this lighting, we will see how well we can show it off. Pretty good. This has shredded carbon fiber scales that are really, really pretty. There we go. Really pretty. You get the light playing across them just right, and they start to develop some depth in them. It's really cool looking. Let's see. Robert is giving away a Gecko Custom Pictus XL. Nice. A Spyderco Manix 2 Salt. Jimmy Crow Custom Fin Rear. Um, Cold Steel SRK. And TCal hats, TCal trays, Skiff Workshop, finger bits, and she's very nice, Robert. Very, very nice giveaway, everybody. That is, I'm going to be there. Holy cow. I hope I can be there. I hope I'm not out working when you have your giveaway. Try to have it either in the nighttime. Yeah, try to have it at night. And like I said, try to make sure it's advertised. Robert, I suggest, if I may, most politely, and I don't mean to be pushy, but I suggest you go check out knifetube.com, or knife, is it Knife Schedule? Knife Tube. Kelly, I don't know if you want to help and can find that. Someone. Oh no, I replaced it. I have it still. I still have it. You can put it on. It's stained. It needs to be sanded down. But I was gonna say, you don't do live streams, you'll do a video notification and the random comment picker. Okay. You know, Robert, if you want to build your channel, I hate to say it, but live streams are almost like the only option to really get. I mean, unless you're going to do like the middle complex thing of literally putting out a video twice a day, to get the algorithm to push your stuff. Live streams are about the only way I've been able to get both the views and the interest to build up the people. It's unfortunate that it's that way. I wish it wasn't, but that's how I've gotten here. So if you've gotten to 1,000 subs without doing live streams, true, I was almost there without doing them. But congratulations, that's a huge achievement, really huge achievement. Yeah, the knife tube schedule is you're just trying to enjoy it. Oh, Robert, that's, yeah. Bless you for that, man. Bless you for that. I wasn't either until I got to like 925 subs. I'm like, let's make this channel do something. And so, Robert, my goal for this channel is that the money coming in just goes right back into. My goal is to buy Protex for giveaways and just to have giveaways to the community and just give back. That's exactly what my goal is for it. So, kind of along the same lines. I want people to have a place where they can come together, kind of, if you will, pool resources, and then have everyone get a benefit out of it. So that's kind of where I'm coming from with it as well. My gain from that, right? If you guys want to know, because there's always a gain, right? My selfish gain, because there's that 3 personalities, right? 4 personalities. My selfish gain from this is quite simple. One, I feel good giving people stuff and coming here and interacting with you all. Okay, so I enjoy it, right? I'm getting a thrill out of it. It's fun. Okay. Number 2, the channel starts making money, has money coming in, it becomes a tax write-off. And so my knife collection, as a business, is a tax write-off. Anything I purchase for myself becomes a tax write-off because I can use it for the channel. And, I can combine it with my PT business, which I'm already self-employed, and, use it as a tax write-off and stuff like that. So I'm not, 100% altruistic in anything in life, but I can certainly, if the channel is going well enough that it's giving back to you all, I can certainly, use that. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing for me too, and it's fun. You have done lives in the past. You doubt Kelly doubts she'll ever get over 1K. Maybe, but not a big deal. Yeah, and actually, YouTube's getting to the point where they're not going to monetize people. I mean, with it going to 8,000 view hours as of February, if you're trying to get there, good morning, Dana. If you're trying to get there, you are absolutely going to have a hard time unless you're really making an aggressive push at it. It's not going to, YouTube is not going to allow people to casually work their way into monetization anymore. It's unfortunate. I wish it wasn't the case. I really, really, really wish it wasn't the case. But it is. I mean, back in the old days. I kind of also wish I had pushed harder back in the old days when I started this channel 15 years ago. If I had started really pushing it and trying to get the channel to grow and do stuff, it would have actually been there. So good morning. Want to know why? I hope today finds you happy, healthy, and whole. Tongue tied. Dana, same thing. I hope it finds you happy, healthy, and whole. Oh, Robert, that's my catchphrase. If you didn't catch that, one of them. I like to have a couple of them. But happy, healthy, and whole is the three H's, or H to the third power, kind of like reading, writing, arithmetic. No, it's HHH. It's HH to the three. Yeah, I'm doing it on purpose. Just like RRR, reading, writing, arithmetic. That's the joke. Want to know why? That's the joke. That's the whole purpose of it. So, anyway, where was I at? We were talking a little bit about carbon fiber, and then I've gotten sidetracked on channels. So, subs subs will get people's attention some, especially if you have really bad teeth and you're making strange faces. Now it's usually a knife. If I'm holding up a knife and the computer does an algorithm check on it, and this is what it likes to see, then it will generate a short from my live stream automatically about whatever I'm talking about, such as the Vero Axon, which is a first generation knife. And one of the ways I like to collect. So it'll probably take this segment here and create a short out of that. It's weird how it does it, but it finds them pretty good. You like people? Yes. You know what? I'm really enjoying coming in here with all the people who are regulars and that come in the morning, and it's fun to wake up to. I'm usually awake seeing patients already, but it's fun to help everyone wake up. And so what I like to do is wish everyone a good day. I wish everyone well, and that I want everyone to go out and do stuff that's nice for other people, and to have a better day. And so coming in here, if your day gets better and you have a smile on your face, whether it be because I'm being silly or because of everyone saying hello, then that's good. That's what we want. And I want more of that if we can have it in the world. So that's what I'm trying to push. So Robert has a fantastic channel. Yes, I need to go look. Kelly lurks in a lot of lives. You know what? Brown Sugar, good morning, Sharon. I try, if I'm there, I try to say hello to everybody. I want to be as friendly as possible. I can probably get annoying, probably. I'm sorry if I do. Someone tell me, don't say hi to everyone. It's annoying. Okay, just tell me. But I like to say hi to everybody. I want everyone to say hi to everybody in here when you come in here for my live streams. Please say hello. Wish everyone a good morning. Yeah, let me know what you're carrying. Let me know, Gonzo, good morning. Let me know what you're carrying, what you're, I'm always working. You're scary then. No. Let me know what you're carrying, what the weather's like, where you're at, where you're from, what part of the country. It doesn't have to be specifically. You know, I live on 14th Street in Brooklyn. No, whatever. Yeah, let me know where you're from. I don't want anyone to expose themselves. Microtech Stitch, nice knife. Very nice knife. Let's see here. Something about attention. Let me scroll this back. Shorts to get more attention, but the same stuff all the time. Right. Yeah, I don't want to be posting. That's why I'm letting the AI pull shorts from the live streams, so that people can just get a snippet of what I was talking about in the live stream today and my personality. And hopefully then they come and see the videos. If 1 out of 100 people, it's more than I should have any right to expect. Good morning, Replicant. I hope today finds you happy, healthy, and whole. H to the third power. Let's see here. Boston weather is nice today. Well, today's weather here is amazingly bereft of any clouds. There is not a cloud in this sky to be seen. And usually what that means down here in South Texas is that it is going to be hotter than heck, because the sun is brutal down here. It will just beat down on you like, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, it gets hot here. And that sun, the UV just starts beating on us. I don't know what the temperature is today, but I can tell you what their expected temperature is going to be. Yeah, well over 100. Yeah, it's going to be bad. My current temperature, I would have to probably put on my GPS to find out. Let's see here. So, Replicant. Robert Jones is having a 1K giveaway here coming up on this weekend. So yeah, let's go watch videos and support him and wish him well. He's giving it's a nice giveaway. And of course, my 1K giveaway, a little overdue, but not too much. My 1K giveaway is this next Monday at 10 a.m. on this live stream. And I am giving away some crazy stuff. I'm giving away a Cheetah integral knife. Guys, help me with that brand. Vanguard, that's right. Vanguard Cheetah. It's an integral knife that Middle Complex gave to me to give away. I am so, my ego is so stroked by that. It shouldn't be. I should not take anything by it. It's just him being nice, right? But my ego is so struck by that. And then Brian Winters is giving away a Fusion that he will ship out, and he's already reconfirmed again. You get to choose whatever color Fusion you want, either the purple or the blue anodized aluminum. Gorgeous knives. If you go look them up online, I'm not going to have one to show you. I'll probably print out a picture of it. But yeah, it's pretty good. You have a Vanguard middle cleaver that you bought from Middle Complex. Nice, Dana. Very nice. Yeah, go check out Replicant EDC's channel, please, as well. Thank you, Kelly, for doing all this. You're wonderful. I appreciate you. Everyone give Kelly props for coming in and volunteering on her own to help out. Hashtag work sucks, Blue. Yes, Blue, I've got your package here to open, and I'm going to open it here in just a little bit. Okay, guys? We'll open it here right around 10 o'clock, when my normal supposed time that I'm supposed to go on. We'll pop this open. But, yeah, congrats, Robert, on the 1K. Seriously. I know how hard it is to get there, and getting there organically, like I said. I didn't start doing live streams until I was right on the cusp of it, because I was like, yeah, if we're ever going to get there. Now that I'm there, it's like, holy cow, I need to really push, or YouTube's going to block me out and make any effort I make wasted, which is just evil. Evil, evil, evil. Now, we cast them out. Let's see. Blue, I know that if you're at work, you probably can't list your whole carry, but we probably have a pretty good idea what it is. If you feel like you can list it, go for it. I always want to know what people are carrying. Replicant, what you got in your pocket today? I love to know that, and I love to know what the weather is like where you're at and what's going on. So I'm talking a little bit about carbon fiber. I was showing off this guy. So let's talk about carbon fibers like people were saying that they don't like, that are controversial. And they're not controversial. They're just people don't like, I guess is the best way to put it. And so the peel ply carbon fiber. So first of all, you can have like a carbon fiber plate. This is a Kershaw Fraction, one of the first knives that I ever owned. And I have worked that blade. It is now a convex edge, convex zero grind almost. Hard as heck detent. This thing has a brutal detent. It's a cool knife though, and one of the first ones I have, super slim, in AUS 8, I think. But it's using like a peel ply plate of carbon fiber that's literally right on top of the G10. Okay, so you got that. Then you've got the peel ply carbon fiber that really is just a thin layer of stabilized carbon fiber, right? Shiny, on top of a plate of G10. And for some reason, Reich made this knife so chunky. I don't even know what the name of this knife is. The P671CB is what it says it is. Made this thing so chunky. It's just really thick steel liner lock. 14C28N steel, and it's an okay knife. Not great, it's an okay knife. Not one that I ever carry. It just ended up in my collection, and I never carry it. I think it came from a pass around giveaway thing that I did. And then you've got Spyderco's peel ply. Oh, I'm missing stuff. Let me wind it back. I don't wanna miss all this. I'll get going on Spyderco peel ply in a second then. Gonzo is carrying a Cold Steel FM1, a McNeese Mac 2, and a G45. What is the G45? I'm not. Is that from McNeese? As well. Replicant is carrying a quiet carry bearing. The weather is 80 and sunny right now, but climbing quickly. Yep. There's a heat trough. Did you guys see the map? There's a heat trough that's just like awful all the way up into Kansas and Oklahoma and all the way across, and it's gonna be hard on people if they're not used to this kind of heat. I'm used to it down here. We get it every year. We don't usually get it in the 105s 110 range every year for like 5 weeks straight, but we get it every year. And yeah, it's brutal for people who aren't used to it. Robert is carrying the Spyderco PM2 Tonto, a Tasca Tools Gremlin, a TRM Neutron 2, and a Lynch Northwest pry bar. I'm also giving away a pry bar. I'm giving away a Vero Fulcrum in the giveaway on Monday. Yeah, it's a customized anode one, and it is the Galaxy pattern. Customized anode. It's really like rare, I guess. Anyway, not one I use because I always carry this guy around. This was a some guy milled it out of titanium and has an oxygen chuck. So that's the main reason why I have it, in case I have to open oxygen for somebody, which, believe it or not, it has actually happened. Let's see. Coming in here, Dana is carrying a mini Evo bug out. What version of the bug out and the lookout? I think you told us the last time, but let's see. Good morning. You've been lurking, Ron. Well, thank you for lurking, coming back into lurking mode. Team meetings, dude. Thank you for putting me on in the background while you're in meetings. Yeah, anyone working who has to do meetings online who can run my stuff in the background. Oh man, thank you. That is just so cool. I really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much. It's really helping, by the way. We're getting there. I keep crossing the 1600, pushing towards the 1700, and then YouTube takes some away, and then I push a little higher. But we're getting there very slowly. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but we're getting there. Nice day, says Robert. Up the weather. Crows. Blue is carrying the Aries Raptor, the Holly Indoraptor, the Berkeley's Crusader V2. Do you have this cut and pasted? Seedling, Burning Stables Forge, Cayuse, the Kaiser Spitfire, Roche XL, a ProTech Newport. Again, I love the Newport. I'm mad I let mine get away from me. TRM Pitbull, the DBD Glideman, and Tipus Tornado, and Mac 71, and I'm sure some more. Gonzo says, nice carries, everybody. Yeah, we try. Glock, you're carrying a Glock 9. Nice. We're not a pew-pew channel, but I don't mind if people tell me what their pew-pew carry is, as long as YouTube doesn't get all nasty with us and say, no, you're not allowed to talk about such things. I'm good with it. My preferred actually is a little 380. I like little small, hideable, concealable, pocket pistols that you would never know I even have on me. That's the type of thing I prefer to carry, because if I ever had to shoot something and defend myself, it would be at point blank range anyway, for the most part, as far as I could figure. And I'm not going to miss. I'm a good shot. I was at the age of 8, I was a NRA expert marksman. So there you go. Going down here. Brown Sugar is carrying a camel from Remet. I think that's what you mean. Remet camel. I'm not sure. You've had the lookout in your pocket since you got it from Robert. There you go. Very nice. 80-10 tomorrow, Gonzo. I bet you are stoked. Did you get that for National Knife Day, or were you already getting it, or what happened? Thank you, Kelly, for posting. Want to know why? There you go. Want to know why? I hope. I thank you for all the positivity you've been doing lately. I really want to put that out there. Thanks for all the positivity. Keep it up. The AI stuff you do is often very, very cool. And so I really want you to keep up that positivity. Go out, be nice and be positive. It's actually paying off. I think that you'll see some goodness from that. Skin of Therefore is new here. Hello, I have not seen you here before. I do not sell knives. I am a knife collector and connoisseur. I am giving away a bunch of knives on August 31st at 10 a.m. in my live stream in here, so make sure you are subscribed. And if you can, help me get some view hours by going and looking at all my videos and checking them out and seeing what you like to see. I have a nice collection. I have over 240 1-minute videos. Well, they're actually like 2 or 3 minutes, many of them, of different knives that I've either handled or I have in my collection. Most of them are mine, and yeah, I mean, go check it out. There are people online that sell knives. I'm just not one of them. I don't want to let my knives go. If I ever do have to sell knives, though, it would be to channel members, and it would be in, like a channel member video. So once I get to where the membership thing can happen, then maybe if I have to sell some knives, we would do it that way, because I would want to give people good deals, and I wouldn't want to give just anybody a good deal. I'd want to give someone who's been supportive of me a good deal. Crow Ron is getting a shout out from Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. Monday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I am not sure, Replicant, if we're going to do the number game or a number picker. I'm going to have a video set up. I'm going to do some shorts, so I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to do shorts of each prize package so you guys can kind of see what there's going to be. I'm hoping to get everything in soon enough to be able to do that here real fast, but I'm going to already start on the ones that I have. And then I am going to do probably a video that will be private, that if we get enough people in the chat, we'll have to do a, hey, go comment on this video thing, and then we'll do it from the comment picker. If we only have under 100 people in the live stream, we will just do the random number game with help from moderators like Kelly and Blue here. Hopefully Blue will be able to be there. He might be working, but anyone else who can come in and wants to volunteer to help, I'll probably have a moderators meeting Friday or Thursday or Friday night, probably Thursday night, because there's not a lot going on, I think. For probably Thursday night, we'll have just like a video live stream. Everyone's welcome to come, but it'll be like a moderators meeting where I just talk about, hey, these are going to be the rules. We'll determine while we're here what's going on. Basically what I'm talking about right now. But at this point, that's the way we'll go with it. So I'm leaving it up in the air. It will be at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on this channel, this live stream. And it will be, I usually start early, so don't be discouraged if you see I'm already on. I won't start the giveaways till about 10 a.m. Unless I do have a special little giveaway for all my subscribers that always show up early. I might have something a little special for them and all the people that have been supporting and trying to get view hours. So if you do show up really, that first one might be a little bit early just for you guys that are always here. I kind of want to do something special for you all. And I'll figure that out, because once people find out the giveaway is going at 10 a.m., everyone will come rolling in. Blue also has in his pocket the let's see, just going here. Oh, the 8010 is something you've wanted gone for. Also wanted, Dana. Yeah, I want one too. They're a pretty cool knife. So Blue also has the Ash or something or other, the QSB Hedgehog, more Maker Trapper, the Akoi. River Kayak, Jack Wolf, Gateway Barlow, Leatherman Squirt ES4, Free T2, Sog PowerPoint, Victorinox XD, Arc Flip Pro, Big Button, and enough hanks to wrap it all up in. Like 30 or 40 hanks there. Mr. Skullfiler, Olithon, that's a new one. Olithon G040. Okay. That's a new one, Mr. Skullfire. I have no idea what that is. I will have to probably check that out and figure it out. Unfortunately, I'm not on my home computer, so hopefully they will post the chat in this live stream when I go back and review it, and I'll be able to pick that up. I know. Dang, Blue. That's a lot of stuff in your pockets. Yeah, Blue likes to carry his entire arsenal. He figures when the zombie apocalypse hits, he's going to have 10 or 20 people around him he can outfit that help him defend himself. Which is a good approach, actually. I think the idea of outfitting your friends and neighbors to survive in difficult times is a good community-based approach to life. I just am not very good at it. I'm good at it online. I'm just not really good at it in the local neighborhood. Probably because yo soy el gringo peludo aquí y no quieren hablar conmigo. Sorry, I don't mean that negatively. If you understood what I said, cool. Let's see here. Dang, Blue, glad you like it. Yeah, I want to know why. There's a sale on. They're on sale at Midway USA, or at least they were yesterday for that. Gonzo's channel being shout out. Thank you, Kelly. Again, thank you very much, Kelly. You're doing yeoman's work today. We are at the 10 o'clock hour. Blue, I need to open your package here. So I got a package here from Bluminati Ninja, and I'm going to open it, but in the wrong way, because, I can't ever do anything right. I'm going to use the Spyderco Smock, one of my favorite knives of all time, to do that. sharp as anything. So we have, what do we have in here? We have, we have some poker chips. We have some stickers. We have a lot of stickers. All right. So more stickers for a lot more stickers. Oh wow. Okay, everybody, we're getting to put some patches on the roof today. Thank you, Blue. Thank you, Blue. Here we go. So the first one is, and I'm a Vault fan, a 37 Vault 37 patch, which this is really cool, Blue. I'm not seeing anyone coming in. I'm going to scroll down in a minute. Okay. So if I'm missing everybody's hellos and everything, I will say hello to you in just a minute once I run through this real quick. But Vault 37 patch, and we're going to put that right there. Perfection. We have a butterfly patch for Zach's stuff. Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to put that over here by Blue. There we go. We have a 1931 patch. Leather. Very cool. We have, I am not sure who this one is, Blue. This one's new on me. Tell me who this is, Blue, down there in the chat. So I know who it is. And that guy, I have a spot for that. Is perfect right there. All right. And then we have a bigger Zach stuff butterfly, which I'll put right over here. Or actually, I can probably include one of those in one of the giveaways. Nah, I'm selfish. I keep patches. If you send me patches, guys, I'm keeping them. Sorry. That's the one thing I'm going to be selfish for. I want to do this whole roof. Eventually, I want the whole roof completely full. All right? So that's my goal. And a big old pile of stickers, which I will go through. A lot of Bluminati and Twisted Sister stickers. A lot of collecting stickers. Some of these will go in my collection, Blue. Sorry. If I don't have them, they may go in mine. Wow. A Kelly's paracord. Let's see here. This is awesome. And some of these will absolutely be going into the giveaway collection for the big giveaway, because one of the things that I'm giving away is going to be like a sticker history pack. So let me catch up on the chat, and then I will open up the poker chips. So Olman Kennard comes in. Good morning. So far, carrying coffee cup, and that's it. Nice 80 degrees in Alabama, Tuscaloosa. I think you got everyone. Kelly, thank you so very much. That was very nice. Did you see the sticker? I got a sticker from yours. I'm going to keep that. Dana, I need to cancel to get the knife on sale for $69. Rod, that's a nice, good price for the AD10. If that's what you're still talking about, I think that's what you're talking about. Moving along here. So I abbreviated it. You got to keep it quiet. Snub News 500 Magnum Blue, nice. Okay, that's just a pretty big carry. A CCW instructor Gonzo. I didn't know that. Well, Gonzo, that's cool. That's really cool. Safety is cool. Kelly's preference is a Smith & Wesson M&P Shield Performance 9mm. The 70 degrees with a high of 78 in West Virginia. Last minute on National Knife Day for the AD10. Okay. You have two of those. Okay. Yeah, my Pew Pew collection isn't all that great. I've got some interesting ones, and I have a friend who's an FFL. So I could have a lot more, but, I don't have the time to shoot them and often, and I need to get to the range. I need to keep just to practice. It's been 3 months. And I don't have all the storage and everything to set it up. I'm into my knives, but I've got enough. A couple of very nice shotguns. I've got a 40 Smith & Wesson. I've got the Caltech folding 40 carbine to go with that. A bunch of 22s, both pistols and rifles, and and then my 380s. I've got like 3 different 380s. Trying to sell a Winter Blade Factor B4. Gonzo, hit me up privately with the price, and maybe we could work something out. I don't know how much money I have disposable, but that is a knife I want. So, very, 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 very much a knife I want. So, maybe we could trade too. Maybe I could throw in some money in a trade or something. Well, work out something if it's right, if the price is right. Um, no pew pews allowed at work, but you have a Hellcat. Very nice. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi. You have the 45, but usually the 45s are hard to handle if you don't have. Yeah, it's just very snappy if you don't have the hand strength. Clint says hello. Good morning, Clint. Welcome. Thank you coming in. We're opening stuff and we're talking about pew pews. Hope we don't offend anybody. Everyone got off on their pew pew tangent this morning for some reason. And so as we're talking about carbon fiber and we're opening up stuff, but everyone's talking about pupils, so that's where we're going. We go where you all want to do. This channel is for you all. Clint, is everyone saying hi, 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 hi? You are welcome for the opportunity to win. My goal for this channel is exactly that. If we can get enough people crowdsourced together, then everyone gets an opportunity to win, right? But I've been actually blessed very much so in that Middle Complex and Brian Winters and now Jared Neves are contributing to this giveaway. That just goes to show you doing kind things. You don't do them on purpose, but eventually sometimes the karma comes back and helps you out. I hope I like to think I've been kind and friendly to everybody for years. Since they were not much bigger than I am right now, and that's just the way I go with it. So, Roger, good morning, Roger. I hope today finds you happy, healthy, and whole. And go out and do something nice for someone. It may take 15 years, but it will come back to you eventually. It was a really good deals yesterday. I missed all of that. I did not get to do any really good shopping on knives yesterday. Just really didn't. So, well, let me see if I can get down here to the end of this chat. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Roger. If I missed your good mornings, please say it again. I will catch you and say hello. Yes, you should share. Why didn't you share your channel, Kelly? Can you also do me a favor and share Blue's Dojo if you can find the link for that? Or Blue, you can put it in yourself if you wish. That's okay. But Blue has a shop where he sells stuff and makes things, and so absolutely, please put that in there. Love my Fallout. I love the Fallout 2. I'm a big fan. You have a sticker patch and a coin problem. Yeah, I my sticker collection is you can see it on the board on the night show. You can see how many stickers I have. I have a fair number of them. But my patch collection is growing. So anyone who has any extra patches that they want to send me, yeah, let me know. Hit me up, PatrickPT at AOL, or you can go to the 1 Minute Knife Review, no S, all one word, at Google.com. I have a email there for the channel specifically. If you would like to send me an email on that, it's more likely that I'll see that email because my other email gets spammed all the time like you wouldn't believe. Let's see. Had to sell all your coins. I love collecting coins. I used to have a huge, nice. I had a double eagle. I had a St. Gaudens. Had to sell it. Times get hard when you're young, and sold it. And I regret it every moment I think about that coin. I regret selling it. I really do. It was a beautiful, beautiful coin. But I still have a fairly large coin collection. I like collecting. I like collecting anything I can. Now I only bought 3 chips, but I see that there's 4 here, it looks like. So let's get in here and open this thing. Let me keep going and make sure I didn't miss anyone. That's why you sent them. The stickers, thank you. The patches, thank you. Thank you. I love it, and I appreciate it. And I will take more from anybody. More patches, more patches. I know that sounds silly and probably childish, but hey, I am just disabled. Nothing can make it any easier, but I think that people who live with disabilities and succeed are more impressive than anyone who succeeds without disabilities, right? Yeah, you got more challenges. It makes it more important. But I also believe deep down, and I'm gonna move into the spiritual for just a second. I believe deep down that we pick this life. We've chosen our challenges. We know what we're getting into. We planned it, and it's all for a purpose. And it's also that we come out of it on the other side better, bigger, and stronger than we would have ever been before. I think it's also so we learn lessons like how to be kind to one another and how to lift each other up and how to be a community. All of these things, I think that's why we're here, deep down. But that's just me being spiritual for a moment. Thomas, got to remember. Thomas is blessed. Yes, that's Thomas. Okay. Dwayne, good morning, Dwayne. Hello, I hope today finds you happy, healthy, and whole. I'm just catching up because I was opening something. There we go. Blew through his dojo shop in there. Mr. Skullfire bought a QSP Hedgehog yesterday. Very nice knife. Very nice. I love my QSPs. I have a QSP here to show off and talk about in a second. Yeah. So I was opening this. We'll use the this time we'll use the Spyderco Chaparral. This one is in XHP and is frighteningly sharp. So sharp that I'm actually a little bit nervous about cutting things with it. Okay, and we're gonna, yeah, children, always cut away from yourself, right? There we go. All right. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. You guys are gonna like this. You guys are gonna like these. So, got 4 of them. So that means 1 I get to keep. That's mine. 1 is going to be given to all of you regulars who come into my live stream. Probably later this week, I will have a little swag giveaway, and I'm going to, on one of these morning live streams, just randomly. So you got to be here. All of you guys who are always here, that's who I want to reward. And we'll do a numbers game, and I'll give away one of these chips. So what is this chip I'm giving away? Well, on the front side, we have, and it's going to be reversed on you, 1 minute knife review. On the back side, we have OMKR, be nice. And so we want you to be nice to everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Blue. These are awesome. These are way, way cool. I am impressed with them. Very, very impressed. A lot of Spyderco knives on there. And it says quality community. Very nice, Blue. Thank you. Be knife. KNIF. Be knife. So anyway, and it's S, knives, be nice. It sounds the same, be nice, and spelt knives. Anyway, so that's what the fun here is. So yeah, I'm excited about these. These will be a fun addition. So one of these will go into my giveaway with the ProTech. So you can get one that way. You can get one by being here for a live, and I will figure out what I'm going to do with this last one. I think maybe I will have a special giveaway for just my moderators on the day for the live stream. We'll do a numbers game just for the moderators, and I'm going to get a little special swag pack together for one of you guys that's helping me to do the live stream. How does that sound? I think that's the way we'll go with that. So, Dana, if you want to come to the moderator meeting when I set it up, I'll create a banner for it, and everyone who comes, I'll try to work on and make everyone a moderator, and we'll have you all in, and we'll have a special giveaway for your moderators on the day of the big giveaway on my birthday, which is a reverse birthday giveaway on August 31st. Lovely segue. And that'll be at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Might start a little bit early for you guys. Everyone who can be there, please be there. I do know it's during working hours, but I am kind of doing that on purpose because this morning show is all about you guys that are needing entertainment in the morning, for whatever reason. You either work nights, you are disabled, you're not able to get out and do stuff. I wanted everyone to have a better day, and I want to lift everyone up. So I want a morning show that does that. So thank you, Blue. These rock. These totally rock. So back to carbon fiber real quick. So Spyderco's gone through 2 phases with their carbon fiber. At one time they did a weave carbon fiber, and you can kind of see it here with the phone. And it is a fairly tight weave, very nice. And then it's a peel ply that goes on top of the your brain works better in the AM. Sometimes mine does too, sometimes at night. My late night show, I enjoy it too. So everyone, you guys coming to the late night show, I would do a chip for that. So what I'll probably do is down the road, after we get going here, I'll have Blue make me some late night chips, and we'll give those away on a late night show thing down the road when I can afford to buy some. because I don't want I want to support Blue's business, and so that's why I'm trying to do that. So, but those are cool chips, Blue. I really like them. And then they Spyderco moved into this other kind of looser pattern of weave where the carbon fibers stand up more, and that's also on the G10. And I know they actually have some solid G10 knives, but I don't. I mean, solid carbon fiber knives, but I do not have any of them as far as Spyderco goes. But anyway, so this type of peel ply of carbon fiber is kind of eh. You're with Kelly on the Brainworks, no doubt. You're still trying to find the time of day your brain works at all. That's actually not the Sage. This is the Chaparral. This is the lockback Chaparral. I like the Sage too. The Chaparral. If you look at the Chaparral and the Sage and the Shaman, they're basically the same knife in three different sizes. They have the Chaparral, the Sage, and the Shaman. At least that's been my the Chaparral. That's been my perception of them, having had all three. Is that they're really just the same knife with the different frame sizes. I can't spell it at all. I think it's an EL at the end, but other than that, I can't spell it at all. And then the Spyderco Smock is my favorite of all my Spydercos, really deep down. I think at least it always gets the building time for that. So in addition to that, I already showed some shredded carbon fiber, but here's some more shredded carbon fiber, and this is on the Ferrum Forge Mini Archbishop, which the squirrel thing is getting out of control. Squirrel. Anyway, Mini Archbishop, a great little knife. This knife is just freaking cool. I don't carry it enough. It doesn't get enough pocket time. I kind of want to carry this with like shorts or in nice or when I'm dressed up. And for some reason, it just impresses me as a dressy knife. It's a very pretty one. You love the Native series as well. Okay, I understand that. I'm a fan of the Native series as well. I have the Native 5 lightweight, and as far as lockbacks go, if I had to recommend a lockback for somebody, hey, get a Spyderco lockback. It wouldn't be the Delica. It would be the Native 5. It's just a much better design knife, better blade shape, everything all the way around. I like it. You like the look of shredded carbon fiber? Let's see what else I have. I have some more, and this is on a Tucson. And let's see if I can get and compare the shredding. So these are actually very similar in the way they look. My focus on this camera is just horrible. But these are very similar on the way they look, and yeah, they're very pretty. And this is on the Tucson Stingray. Gorgeous titanium subframe lock. Beautiful knife, front flipper. You also have the inlays, like where they put the carbon fiber inlaid into the knife. And you can see this is a similar carbon fiber layout, a flat sheet with a weave. But because this one is milled, to fit the inlay on the shape of the knife, you get some different effects in the carbon fiber than you do just doing a flat inlay. This is a Tucson some number full integral. I saw someone checked out my video on this recently, so pretty cool knife. Button up. I'm gonna have to check that out. Spyderco button up. I haven't seen it yet. And then this is and that thing is just so snappy. Very snappy. This is the Launch 11, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It might be the 12. I always get them confused with each other. But once you see this, you can't unsee it. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, it just reminds me so much of a shark or a dolphin or something, just in its blade shape. All right. All right, what am I missing here in the chat? Just going back here, look at the Spyderco button up. I didn't miss that. Mark, I didn't see you. Hi, Mark. Thanks for coming in and joining us. Good morning. I hope today finds you happy, healthy, and whole. I hope today also coming in here leaves you with a smile and sends you on your way to have a better day than you would have had coming in if you hadn't. So thanks for coming in and joining us today. I was talking about the G10 type carbon fiber blends, um, in which they take a G10 and then they blend it with a carbon fiber. And so, of course, this is the Benchmade. This is the Gold Class Tengu, and it's got this Arctic Storm carbon fiber, fat carbon, uh, which is pretty cool. And honestly, looking at if you look at it in person, it really contributes itself to pareidolia. I see a wolf there. I don't know if you all do, but I absolutely see a wolf head there. Um, yeah, and it's really cool. Uh, yeah, everyone has been saying what's in their pocket, but you're welcome to say it all again. I'll read it all again. Mark, good morning. We just opened big thing that's going on today, Mark, is we just opened Blue sent a package, and we just opened my poker chip. And so this is the 1 minute knife review poker chip. I guess we're actually like this. There we go. And on the back, we have Be Nice, OMKR, Be Nice. And so I've got 4 of these. One of them will remain mine. The other 3 will be going out. One goes into the giveaway on the 31st of August at 10 a.m. For the big giveaway, for the reverse birthday party giveaway. The one's going to go to my moderators who helped me out on that day, and a special giveaway for just them. Excuse me, guys. And one is going to go to you guys who come into these morning chats and join me for these morning chats. So one of these mornings, I'm going to have a special giveaway for yeah, there you go, Gonzo. You got it now. Hashtag be nice. And we'll have a special giveaway for all of you moderators. And I thank Blue so much for making those. And I wish I could have bought 40, dude. I wish I could. I'm just not in that position yet. But soon, someday, one day, eventually, we will get there with the channel to where it can actually support everyone in the community as well, where it can give back by buying things from people in the community, patches, stickers, chips, everything for giveaways that we're going to be giving away anyway. And so the whole idea is that this creates a self-sustaining engine of economics in the knife community, and that's what the other channels that are doing, giveaway channels and stuff are also doing. They create an economic engine that helps drive the community, which is really where I originally, I gotta tell you, originally I was not a fan of giveaways, if you will, as a channel, because I kind of felt that it was. What is the Olithon OG40? You're telling what you're carrying today. Okay. Yeah, I already read that. I need to look that sucker up. I was skeptical. It's kind of like, yeah, it draws a bunch of people who just want the free stuff. They're not really loyal to your channel. They're not going to give you views on your stuff. It's just they're there for the live streams and that's it. If even that, if you watch like Zach stuff when it's time for his giveaway, his like views double. His number of viewers goes up like 30 or 40 people, which is why he always harasses people to hit the like button and stuff. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to come in, at least do something useful for the channel. Hit the like button, that type of thing, and subscribe if you can. And that's and that makes sense, right? And we're doing the giveaways anyway for people. But I was skeptical about it, and then the more I've thought about it, my viewpoint has evolved. It has changed because I kind of came to the understanding that the giveaways that everyone's doing, one, it encourages the community for the knife community. Everyone, a large number of us all say hi to each other and know each other, and there's only usually just a few people that are new, and sometimes those new people keep coming, and that's really cool. That's what we want. We want to bring more people into the fold, so to speak, right? But again, I'm skeptical until I started thinking about how much of an impact on like Blue, other people. Cheeto does. I used to do beef jerky, for example. There's a lot of small businesses that have developed on the side of YouTube channels that are doing things, and that is so cool. And so if we can encourage that and promote that, I absolutely want to be a part of that too. And so this is all stuff that's gone into my thinking and trying to make the push for this channel to get big enough to actually give back, right? And not just take people's attention, but actually give back to people. Speaking of which, this is a knife I won. This is the QSP. I was mentioning I had a QSP here with me today. The QSP Worker. And it is a traditional style lockback with a pocket clip. and it is, you know, some lockbacks often have a little bit of blade wiggle, you know, just a tiny bit in the pivot. This thing is just rock solid. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful knife. I won this one from Cheryl from Shares Gear. If you recall, I've done a whole video on how this came to me, kind of as a consolation thing because I was whining. I guess is the best way to put it. Now I've lost the sheath thing that this thing goes in. Oh well, we'll find it eventually. Let's see what else I brought. So, in addition to those types of carbon fiber, I've got some more. Did you know there's more? So, in this, we have the shredded carbon fiber, and this is in a thick resin base that is actually see-through and clear, and there's spots of it that you can actually see down inside. It's not showing up well, but then it's blended and it's shredded in all different directions. So you can see it's in like bands and plates there. I'm not getting a good angle. There we go. Bands and plates, and then this has copper in it. So VV on the Imperium did three types. They did a copper, and they did a silver, and they did a gold with gold leaf and gold flecks in there. I only own the copper edition. I'm not rich enough to afford the others. They weren't that much more expensive. I think they were all about the same price, but this is the one I actually got my hands on. So this type with the thick, it actually feels like plastic scales. It doesn't feel like carbon fiber at all, but it does have a really cool image. And then you have literally just thick plates of carbon fiber. You can hear that in this thing, and this is the SOG Ultra XR. The lock is the crossbar lock from SOG, and this thing is super fidgety. S35VN, and it is so thin that it almost disappears when it's pointing. But very thick, workable, usable blade. Very tall, usable blade. So very nice knife. And then a couple more, and then I'm going to get back to the chats here because I see Mark has posted that he's carrying his Kubi. On this Real Steel Harrier, it's got topographical carbon fiber. So they took a thick sheet of carbon fiber and then they milled it out and jigged it like you would, you know, like a traditional knife with the jigging on it. And that made for some really cool effects. It also makes it really interesting tactily in hand. It makes it hold in your hand really well. So that is what I brought in terms of carbon fiber to hang out and talk about with you all. So let's get these guys put over here. And let's go back into the chat and see what's been happening. So Mark was saying that it's Kubi Tuesday. He's got the Kubi Drake in his pocket and a Remet Rhino on the desk for fidgeting. The Remet Meteor is an often fidget knife. Tamaka, hello. I do not know you. Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming in and joining us. Please make sure you're subscribed, and please make sure you are here for my reverse birthday giveaway on August 31st at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm giving away a lot of stuff. A lot of people have helped sponsor it, and it's going to be big. I'm not going to rehash everything, but I've gone over it in all the videos, so if you want to go back and check out some of my other videos, you want to be here. There's some nice things being given away. So I welcome you, and I ask that you do those things, and also watch some videos. Tamaka, yeah. So please watch some videos. Is that Thomas as well? If it is, I'm not familiar with Thomas, but thank you for joining us, and you are always welcome. Everyone's welcome. I want this channel to lift everyone up. I want everyone to have a better day for having come in here and joined me this morning. And we're going to have a crazy, crazy day next Monday. It's getting to the point where I'm intimidated by it. But I'm also, you know, I'm intimidated, but I'm also really looking forward to it. This is going to be probably one of the more entertaining and fun birthdays that I will have had in years. It should be a blast. So I can't tell you how excited I am by it. Let's see what else is going on. So Tamaka, tell us what you're carrying. Everyone else who hasn't told us what your carry is today, please let us know what you're carrying, and we'll hang out here for another couple minutes since everyone seems to be having fun hanging out. I appreciate all the time in here. You were a bad boy last night for National Knife Day. You bought a couple of things. Yes, Mark. Are you allowed to tell us? I doubt your significant other is in the chat. My chat's not that big, unless they're stalking you. I would love to know what you bought. um, we did open a package today with some really cool poker chips in them for my channel, and yeah, we got the 1 minute knife review now. Poker chip. Be nice. Everyone, go out and be nice to one another. Have a wonderful day in that regard. Pretty cool. So, Mark, what'd you buy? And everyone else is coming in. Welcome. Nice to see you all. I appreciate you coming and joining us for this live stream. Good morning, Dragoon. Good morning, Jim Miller. I will stay on, Jim, for another 10 to 15 minutes just for you, sir, for you coming in and making it. I appreciate it. We were talking about carbon fiber today, and I was showing off a huge collection of carbon fiber knives, all the stuff that I have made of carbon fiber. You never thought to put your patches on the roof? Okay, let's do a patch tour, everybody. And if you see a patch that offends you, too freaking bad. I'm sorry, they're not put there to offend you. They're put there because they're part of my patch collection, okay? So I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. You have to get busy, Jim. No, I'm teasing. I'm going to stay on for a few minutes anyway because I have 23 people in here. That's why I'm going to stay on. But I appreciate you coming in. So we'll do a little patch tour. So we'll start over here with the offensive ones. So I'm in Texas. Sorry. You got to deal with that. But then we got a bunch of patches here. We got some Bluminati. We've got obviously the Olight patches out the wazoo. Olight patches, Sharklock patch, Vero. I don't remember what that pill patch is, but we have Blue Mountain Knife Works. Are they out of business? I think they might have gone out of business. MKN. A lot of DSKFs because, yeah, because Zach is a good guy. So, some medical patches, other stuff. We got the Dude. We got Zorg. We've got the Ghosts. We've got is that Bowser? We got Frieza. We got Goku. Some other stuff over there. We got some Star Wars patches. OCD for EDC. No, OCD Crispy Donut Community patches. There you go, Crispy Donut. Coming over here, we got Barrows, Rest in Peace Pocket Razor. We got some new patches I just got today from Blue. We got the 37 volt patch, which is just awesome. We've got some Butterfly Zack stuff patches, which is also awesome. We got this one, which Blue's gonna have to tell me who that is, because I'm not remembering. It's not coming to my mind. But thank you. I will always put patches up if you guys send me patches. Saturday Night Lives. If you're not going to Saturday Night Live, you need to go to Saturday Night Live. Midnight Central Standard Time. JB rocks. Zach stuff. 2 on Sundays. He's been a big supporter. He's the one who pushed me to get me over the 1,000 subs. We have your typical Don't Tread on Me's. Just got a new Punisher patch this week too for my birthday. Grimm's Workshop. If you don't know who they are, they make these little card things that are pretty cool. Arcona Knives. That's a Russian company. Suck it up, Buttercup. Haterade. Now that's a rare patch. Haterade, not Gatorade. Haterade. Neutron, not Neutron. This is EMP EDC. Coming over here, guys, we've got some Knife Nerd Blue Creek knives, Vero. We've got another Star Wars patch EDC. We got some Dragon Ball Z Dragon Balls. We've got Plankton, and we got Nom Nom. Crispy Donut Community Essentials, and the rest of the stuff is all Olights and Glow Rhino. So that is my patch collection, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I didn't make anyone too dizzy doing that, because it sure as hell made me dizzy. The brown one is 1931 Leatherworks, aka Tactical Terry. Thank you. I will remember that. I have a sticker from 1931 on my board too. I just didn't recognize it on the patch. So I'll have to have you make me one eventually. Well, you know how that goes. I'll get with you. We'll get one made for me down the road when you have time. So scrolling back, all of the stuff I missed. Dragoon, everyone saying hi. Oh, Ullman's having a procedure. Happy birthday early. You're having a medical procedure Monday morning. Ullman, prayers for you. I hope everything goes perfectly. Remember, they do that all day long. That's their job, and they're pretty good at it. Yeah, that's everyone there. So prayers. I hope it goes well. and I hope it's something that leaves you better off than you would be without it too. I know how that can be. Unfortunately, we get a lot of amputations down here, and that can be rough. Um, Dragoon, 3-day remodel. So you're off today. There you go. All right. Well, happy. Hey, thanks for you spending your time with me on your day off. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Uh, you're doing some tax stuff, Jim. Well, you take care, Jim. Taxes, man. You got to give under Caesar, man. Give Caesar what's Caesar's, right? Taxes is awful. I do my own taxes every year, and it is a fun week long, 2 week long prep period, and then usually about 2 days of just grinding work to crank it all out. And I have a simple business model. It's basically just me. I mean, I don't pay anyone. I don't have anything like that. And so, yeah, it's just a grind. So, Mark, the boogie banter will be. Oh, is it bougie? Is that the bougie banter? Am I saying it not right? Boogie. The bougie banter will be your first premium knife, and is the most you've spent. It's a rabbit hole, Mark. It is a rabbit hole. Um, yeah, it's a rabbit hole. You get into expensive. Do not get into watches, as Nick Chabez used to say. I think you missed you guys. I'm not sure what you meant by that, Kelly. Oh, blessed when you were saying hello to everybody. There you go. Yeah, no doubt. Need to post if you can, Kelly. You can post their channels, but you don't have to. I appreciate everything you've already done. All right, sounds great, Mark. What was Mark saying? Oh yeah, it does sound great. It sounds like a very pretty knife. It really does. If you want to expand your premium, look at Asher. I have an Asher Nomad, and it is a nice knife. I don't have any. I have the G10 version, but it is a nice knife. I will give them that. I don't have it with me, but they do. It is a good knife. Robert, you take care. Sorry I missed saying goodbye. You have a wonderful day. Go out and do something nice for someone. Just a little thing. Open a door. Say hello. Smile. Ask someone to have a better day. Just wish them a better day, and it'll come back to you. I hope and pray that leaving here leaves you with a better day than you came in with. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. That's Robert heading out. Rogers wishing Brown Sugar a good morning. Dragoon. Have to look into them. Yeah, the Asher knives are very nice, Mark, and reasonably priced, I think. Actually, I don't think any knives are reasonably priced nowadays. I don't think any of them are. I think they're all overpriced, to tell you the truth. Except for like I said, the QSP, QSP is making some good budget knives. I think anything over $50 nowadays with the materials and the quality that they can produce at that range, anything over that is overpriced. It doesn't mean I won't buy it. It doesn't mean I don't want it. It just means it's overpriced. So, Mark, you have a Samsung smartwatch. You also have for watches. Switching the themes. Yeah, you know what? I have on mine. One of the fun things on mine that I like is that you can actually see you can set it up and it will show you the solar system, the placement of the planets in real time around the watch face. And so it's kind of fun to see what planets are at what angles and stuff. Not that I'm all into the astrology thing, but it's just kind of fun to see. Yeah, sometimes there's weird things happening, and I'll look and see if there was something weird going on in the sky, just to see what was up. Um, so, Dragoon. Honestly, Asher made me look at knives completely differently. They really bring their game. You'll be grabbing the ones you missed as you can. Yeah, I like the Nomad. I won it, but I like it a lot. Dragoon saying hi to Blue. Kelly is posting a load of links. Thank you, everybody. Follow all those links later, please. Megaron is trying to capture the. Yeah, Dana, I have that one knife from Megaron, in which I can touch the blade, and that, like I said, turned me off to them. I need to probably check them out again. But one of their first attempts was a knife that was actually dangerous to me, and so Blue, you take care, sir. Thank you so much for the chips. I will see you later on. Hopefully, I won't have a live stream tonight, but tomorrow morning is my normal live stream, and it'll be here at 9:30, 9:45. And we'll have another wonderful morning. So I thank you for coming in, Blue, and everything, your stickers, all those stickers, the chips, everything. I appreciate it very much. Thanks, Johnny. Mark, they're doing a yeah, I think they will. Like I said, I think it was just a rough start. I think that one knife just had that flaw. Um, but yeah, you can get good knives that don't have to be very expensive. Absolutely, and you can get expensive knives that aren't very good. I'm thinking of. I have no idea what this Reiki cost, um, but I bet it wasn't overly cheap. And frankly, it's just not very good. It's overly thick. It's just brutal. Yeah, the chips are amazing, Mark. They are pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this giveaway. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dragoon thinks that they're going to have an effect on it, but you don't see them changing it. Anything that moves the ball, like you're saying there, gets the ball rolling. Anything that moves the ball and gets things coming down. Um, for example, I'm really liking that I've found M390 now under $100. I like seeing things come down in price when everything else seems to be going up and all the knives and everything are going up. I like seeing companies trying to be innovative and get their prices down into a more reasonable and affordable price range for a tool, right? Um, and having good materials. You're seeing carbon fiber, you're seeing titanium, you're seeing M390 all coming in at under $100 nowadays. You're even seeing MagnaCut coming in at under $100, and that's pretty good. I would like to see them get down even more. I would like to see a good, decent budget knife for 30 to 40 bucks that was made out of something really nice, like Van-X. Yeah, can you imagine a $40 Van-X knife coming in? It's made of it doesn't have to be G10. A G10 Van-X knife. That would rock. I would buy it. I would have to buy it. Blessed is addicted to poker chips. Blessed, I have some old ones from Vegas. I collected from for years. That's another one of my mini collections that I have. It's not huge, but it's fair. Um, and that Dana, that's a Eldorado. That's a nice. At some point, I would like to maybe start, like I say, a pass around in which I can have people send me knives to check out because that sounds like a cool knife. The Tucson is great for M390N. Yeah, the HRC is a little low on Tucsons, but I mean, I have a fair number of them myself. Let me pull them out here. I was just talking about them today. As a matter of fact, would you know? Go figure. I had two of them here with me today. I had this integral. I don't know the number on it, but it's a full integral, although pretty heavily milled out on the backside to get the integral effects. N390, wicked, pointy and thick blade down here at the end, more of a pry bar there, but very nice. And I had the Tucson Stingray, also very nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of what Tucson has been doing. And they're still low under the radar. They're still not really, pushing and marketing and being super aggressive with all of their stuff. It's just kind of like, yeah, we're making nice knives. Check it out. Yeah, which is kind of cool. Kunwu 10V coming in for under a night. That's nice too. Wow. See, I'm waiting to see that all happen, right? You're hoping the knife market will be like the automotive market in the future. I assume that's what you meant. One company will release something, then another one tries to get it a little smaller and a little cheaper, right? Right. And then another one tries to make it a little smaller and a little cheaper or a little less expensive for the same thing. Yeah, and that does improve. That's the market competition definition of it, and that does improve the supply and of nice items. That's for sure. Dragoon, that's the one you still need to get. The 10V, I love 10V. I don't have any 10V. That's a knife I don't have. A knife steel I don't have in my collection. I probably need to get some. You need to look at Tucson knives. They are really good. They really are. They do have integral knives. I was just showing you one. This one is an integral. It's a full integral titanium carbon fiber onlay. Very nice action. It is not. perfectly smooth, but it is pretty darn good for an integral. One thing I have noticed, and I think it's because whoever owned them before me disassembled them and didn't Loctite them, is that my pivots tend to slip around on Tucson's for some reason, on all of them. It is what it is. Okay, you guys have a good one. Kelly needs to go get some food and heading. Sorry. Thank you, Kelly, so much for doing everything that you've done for me today and for the community and the chats and everything you do in general. And thank you all. Actually, I need to get going here too, actually, pretty soon. But let me catch up on the chats and make sure I get going. Todd Carr is popping in and saying hello. Todd, you're catching me right at the end. Sorry, sir. I hope you are having a wonderful day and that today finds you happy, healthy, and whole. And that you are having I hope that you can have a better day for having come in here than you had. We were talking about all kinds of stuff today. We talked about carbon fiber. We talked about pew-pews. We talked about oh, you name it. We talked about my big giveaway on August 31st, which would be at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And I'm going to have a pre-meeting for mods. If you want to be there, Todd, and you can, I'm going to have a special giveaway. I got my poker chips in from Blue. Todd, I hope you like. I'm going to be giving one of these to a knife mod, or knife moderators, to one of the channel moderators for the live stream on Monday. And it's OMKR B Knives is the thing. I know you're always catching me at the tail end. But anyway, I'm going to be giving at the end of the live stream. I'll give this to one of these to the moderators, along with the swag pack as well. Just because you know, if you guys come in and work and help me out, I appreciate it, and I want to give you all something back. All right. So there is that, and yeah. So I'm going to wrap this up. I won't be on tonight. I will be back on tomorrow morning, same time, 9:30, 9:45, and we will have another wonderful morning. Please remember, go out, do something nice for someone. Good thoughts, good words, good deeds. If you keep that in mind and you do kind things, the world is a better place for you, and it's a better place for everybody else. And more importantly, though, it's a better place for you. Keep that in mind. Negativity breeds negativity. Positivity breeds positivity. Let's breed as much positivity as we can. Thank you. I appreciate it, Mark. If you can, that'd be awesome. You don't have to, but anyone who can be there, I want to be there because this is a big giveaway. All my mods are eligible for the other giveaways. I'm not going to hold anyone back. The only people I'm holding back are my friends. I don't want them, who do come in and see my lives once in a while. I don't want them participating because I do not want any appearance or possibility of accusations of collusion or anything else. Some nice knives I'm giving away. I don't want people to be being, to think anything negative. I'm on the up and up in front as open as I can be. Okay. 200 tie, 200. Okay, I'm missing that. What are we talking about? Are we talking about Tucson's? 200. Oh, is it true that they only make? Really? Oh my God! I didn't realize that the Tucson's that I have are collectible. I didn't realize they only made 200 of them. And so they make about 600 or so of each knife. I didn't realize that they were that small, 500 for each run. Wow, that's cool. That explains a lot, and that explains why I like their knives, actually. That means that they're putting a lot into each set, each run. They're wanting to make each run good. And as opposed to running 10,000 of them, running only 500 means you make sure the quality's good. That is cool. I didn't realize that. I'm surprised that they're not always sold out now that you say that. That's cool. Good information. Thank you, Dragoon. I learned something today. Well, I tried to learn something every day, which, by the way, guys, brings up another thing. Try to learn something every day. If you can, keep your mind fresh. Learn something new, a new skill, a new idea, a new thought, anything. Learn something new every day. It's when you stop learning, you stop living, in my opinion. So, all right. So this is the spot where you guys get to look up my nose while I try to send this off to production. I want to thank all of you for coming in here and being with me this morning. I want to thank you all for spending your time. Please go watch some of my playlists, watch some videos, help me get my hours in. I'm trying to get the hours before YouTube yanks the rug out from underneath everybody, which they're going to do. And so we need the hours. So thank you all for coming. You all have a wonderful day, and go out and be nice to one another. Do something nice for someone and watch what happens. Just watch the results. It makes a difference. Come back and let me know what happens. I'm always wanting to know if something good happens to people. Please let me know. And then we will send this to production. Here we go. When I'm going to be on. Check out Knife Tube schedule. I am listed at the 10 o'clock hour, but check out everyone else on there. They're all trying to get their view times in and get their hours, and they're there for you. They're entertainment for you, and it's free. And we're trying to give back to y'all. So thank you all, and I want to wish you all an absolutely wonderful day. This has been Patrick. Bye. See you tomorrow.